this short video program, I'd like to introduce you to their unusual life cycle and behavior. As parasites, WOWBugs feed on the young of other insects, and their favorite food is the young of the organ-pipe mud dauber, a common wasp found across much of the continental United States east of the Rockies.
Often WOWBug females invade a cocoon and lay hundreds of their own eggs. These hatch to larvae and completely consume the young mud dauber. Males usually emerge 2 to 3 days before females. As adults, the males are easily recognized by their short, non-functional wings, amber-colored bodies, antler-like antennae, and lack of a normal compound eye. Blindly, they rummage through the masses of pupae, searching for newly emerged females with which to mate. In these first days after emergence, however, males are apt to find not young females, but other males. And when they do, their response is not love, but war. A spirited, intense, tumbling free-for-all ensues as each male attempts to grab his opponent in a vulnerable spot. Bites draw blood and limbs may be lost. Lost legs or antennae can seriously hamper a male later trying to court for mates, but these losses are generally not life-threatening. A neck bite is a different matter. It is sudden and deadly. In the winner-take-all world of the male WOWBug, the survivor has assured his place, at least for the moment. The victor struts his stuff. He's not showing off his good looks. Remember, within the dark cocoon, visual identification is impossible. The male is releasing a kind of perfume or a sex odor called a pheromone. The male's perfume is strongly attractive to any unmated females who are nearby. One approaches and touches him with her antennae. He responds by scrambling up onto her back to start a distinctive courtship performance. Rhythmically opening and closing his strange antler-like antennae over hers, the male simultaneously raises and lowers his legs. At the end of this ritual, the male rapidly backs up and briefly inseminates the female. The female's abdomen temporarily assumes a distinctive triangular shape that signifies successful conclusion of mating. Both sexes now thoroughly groom themselves, removing even the tiniest bits of dust. Particular attention is given to sensitive structures such as the antennae and mouth parts, which, if dirty, will not function well. Then the two go their separate ways to take on life's next important tasks. For the male, this means continuing to attract and court females. A single mud dauber host may give rise to 300 to 800 females, and he is one of only a dozen or so surviving males called upon to fertilize them all. Luckily, it's easy to avoid repeat performances with the same individual. Although males are programmed for repeated mating, females will mate only once. No matter how the male persists, a mated female refuses to cooperate. Her attention is focused on only one thing: freedom. Like all her mated sisters, she becomes restless and works cooperatively to chew through the cocoon and the mud walls of the nest to freedom.